What's going on, boys and girls? We are back for the final time this season, you would say. The season is over, but today we are here for the end of season review. We're going to look back on our season. It's been a roller coaster, to say the least, but we are going to look back on our season, go through our results, standings, player of the season, young player of the season, goal of the season, game of the season, whatever. So, yeah, that is the plan for today's live stream, boys. Apologies. It's been a while since I've been on here. I've had mock exams, all sorts of stuff. Obviously, the season's just fizzled out. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one. But, yeah, we're here today for the final video of the season. And then next week, we'll kickstart with the new season content with loads of transfers. So, yeah, get involved in the chat. Let me know who is watching right now in the chat right now, boys. But, yeah, we'll kick things off in a few moments' time. We'll kick things off just going through our standings, and I'll hand it over to you guys. We'll go through our player of the season, all that type of stuff. And, yeah, towards the end, we can just have a general chat, as we always do with these live streams about transfers, all that type of stuff as well. So, yeah, that's the plan, boys and girls. It's good to be back on the channel. As always, drop a like on the stream if you're going to enjoy it. If you're watching this on playback, drop a like as well. To subscribe, as you should all be able to, you should be subscribed by now. If not, what are you doing? Go down below, subscribe, comment, whatever, all that type of stuff. And yeah, hello to Callum, who is in the stream right now, as we can see. How are we doing, mate? Welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully we bounce back next season. Hopefully we do. We should do. I think. Let's be honest, boys. It's been a weird season, and it's been up and down, full of injuries. But to finish 8th place in the end, I think that's a pretty decent result. So in the end, I'm fairly happy with that. We got to European semi-final. We finished 8th. Yes, parts of the season were awful. The start was awful. December, January, February was shambolic, but since then, it's still been up and down, but we've had some decent results here and there. We picked up some consistent form towards the end as well, so positive, but could have been better, couldn't it? Could have been better. We're 4 points off Europe. That's mad. That is mad. But yeah, as always, get your questions, get everything in the chat. Sorry if I keep looking over here. As always, I still haven't sorted the setup out for these live streams, but hopefully we'll get it sorted. But yeah, the season so far, then let's have a look at where Leicester came overall with our points position, games won, etc. So there we can see 8th place in the Premier League table is where Leicester City finished this year with a total of 52 points, which is pretty average, I'd say, for us. 14 wins, 10 draws, and 14 losses. So pretty much it lines up quite nicely. A very average season, I'd say. When does the new season start? It starts 6th of August, I do believe, somewhere around there. Early August, the new season starts, a few weeks before normal. So obviously we've got the World Cup in the winter. So we break up for the World Cup November time, and we return back to Premier League action on Boxing Day. So that should be interesting. But yeah, that's our league position, our wins, points, all that type of stuff. So yeah, there we go. Very, very nice. If you're a bit OCD like I am. So yeah, 14 wins, 10 draws, 14 losses. So it's not great, is it? But at least it adds up quite nicely, I guess. Give Brendan Rodgers a couple of seasons. Yes, I think next season, if we start next season a bit poor, October time, we're not pushing top 10. I think then it's just have to go. Obviously, if we have a load of tough games, it's acceptable. But by October next year, if things aren't starting to click, we're not starting to push into the top 10. Look like we're going to challenge at least for a top 6 finish. I think it's time to get. It's going to be tough next year. Teams are strengthening. Aston Villa have already made a few good signings this year with Coutinho and Kamara, so they're going to be up there. Newcastle are going to be up there as well. Wolves are always going to be around there. Obviously, West Ham, Everton. It's a bit of an underrated shout. I can see Everton do well next year for some reason. So it's going to be tough. Obviously, we've got the usual top 6 who are going to strengthen. Obviously, United are going to be a good side now with Ten Hag in charge. Tottenham have got 150 million paid into the bank today, so they're going to be investing. Arsenal obviously looking good, and you obviously got City, Chelsea, Liverpool. So it'll be tough, but I reckon next season we can do some stuff. But yeah, we're talking about this season right now. We'll get into next season very soon. Obviously, that's the main thing, really. That's the exciting thing. But yeah, that's how we ended up then. 8th place in the end. It could have been a lot worse. Top 10 finish, European semi-final. Better, could have been worse. So we'll take it in the end, I guess. Ish, maybe. I don't know. I'm still not really that happy with it, but I'm just happy that we didn't finish bottom 10. So the boys, I guess. But yeah, Let's just quickly go through the season then. August, we started off Wolves at home, a narrow 1-0 win, lucky win in the end. Second game, West Ham away, battered. And we had who we had? We had Norwich, picked up a win there. We had Brighton lost there, Man City lost there. We had Palace away, that type of period. That run there was awful. So yeah, it's just the season was just like that, really inconsistent. My favourite player was Adamo Lookman. Decent. Hopefully we can sign him up. Hopefully we can sign the boy up, Adamo Lookman. I think he was quite good. 50 million he'll cost us to sign permanently, so maybe we can get it done. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, talking of that then, player of the season, young player of the season, most improved player of the season, goal of the season, and game of the season. So I'll give you my views first of all. There we go. There we go. My views overall then. Player of the season, Maddison. Simple as that, really. I mean, has to be Maddison. Top player. Young player, Kiernan, KDH. It's got to be him, really, hasn't it? Dewsbury for most improved as well, probably. Yeah, but I'll probably give KDH young and most improved. Goal of the season. There's a few good ones in there. Yuri's up with a shout. Yuri, I think the Brentford one for me has got to win it, really. Brentford away. I think the goal against United at home actually won the Leicester City vote. I'm not too sure why or how, but yeah, I think Brentford away has got to be that one. Game of the season, there was a few. PSV away is obviously going to be up there. We're talking Premier League, Liverpool at home, United at home. Probably one of them, I'll say. I think Liverpool at home was quite good considering how bad we were before that. We went out there, put an incredible performance in and won. Obviously, that resulted in Liverpool not actually winning the league, which is pretty mad. So, yeah, game of the season. It's a different. I mean, we had a lot of crap games, didn't we? But yeah, let me know in the chat. Game of the season, boys. What was your game of the season? Yeah, what was your game of the season? Most enjoyable, most entertaining, that sort of thing. I'll probably go Liverpool at home. Liverpool at home. I'm trying to think. Yeah, obviously PSV away was beautiful, but if we're talking Prem, I'll go Liverpool at home. You're at PSV, I'd say. Worst game of the season, Forest away, 100%. Let's not speak about that one too much. But Man United game 4-2 win. That was a good one. It was. Like Alan agreed. I think that or Liverpool, I'd say. I think the way we kept a clean sheet though against Liverpool, we played 2 days before against Man City. But the United win was obviously a very entertaining game. But the Liverpool one, I thought the players were just on it that day. The passion, the commitment for everything. The fans were up for it as well. So it's maybe because I didn't go to the United game because I was on holiday. But yeah, there we go. I think we had a few good games. I enjoyed Watford a few weeks ago away. That was a good away day. Got a nice solid win there. But yeah, we had a few good games. Like I said, a lot of bad ones. But it's what it is. Really sporting Leicester, isn't it, boys? So there we go. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Keep getting your thoughts in the chat, boys. This season, what are your thoughts on it? PSV 2-1 win. Hassan's going for. Yeah, I'd say that as well. Probably in Europe, definitely that one. We've had a few crazy games this year. Runaway was quite good as well, weren't it? Holding on towards the end. Napoli at home in the Europa League, I did enjoy until the last 10 minutes or so, which don't really count. But yeah, there we go. There was enjoyable games, let's be honest. But all right, Callum, mate, I'll see you later, pal. Cheers for coming in. But yeah, PSV, that's got to be it, really. If we're talking overall, the comeback, Maddison, Ricky P with the goals, Perez getting involved. But yeah, Perez. Obviously, I didn't do a video for Southampton. Perez bagging too, coming off the bench like that. He's done well the last few weeks. So, can we see Perez stay? We'll find out. There's going to be loads of videos in the coming weeks, months, etc. At the start of the transfer window, we're going to do it. 5 players Leicester should sign this summer. Keep or sell for Leicester, which players obviously keep and sell. Pretty self-explanatory. From them, full-on transfer videos, obviously all linked with players such as Hassan Awar right now. James Tarkowski is a potential. Obviously, he's leaving Burnley. Burnley have been relegated. There's a few going around as well. So yeah, lots of rumours. They are beginning to come in. Obviously, Yuri's linked with Arsenal as well, any. So yeah, should be an interesting summer ahead, boys and girls. But yeah, 2-1 win. I'd say that. Yeah, PSV away. PSV was the one, I think. But yeah, overall, if I had to give this season a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6 or 6.5. I'd say. Obviously, we've had a load of injuries. I don't want to make too many excuses, but we have had a lot of injuries. Let's be honest, but Yeah, probably 6.5 out of 10. I think if we didn't end as well as we had, as well as you have, yeah, it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, 6.5 out of 10. I'd say it's been. Yeah, it's just been one of those years, and it was. So hopefully next year's better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Next year is a beautiful season where we can do well on all fronts. Obviously, next year, no, there's no Europe, but full on in the Prem. Go for the Carabao Cup, go for the FA Cup, and we'll be cooking, boys. So hopefully that is the case. I'll give it a 6. Yeah, yeah, I agree. So it's something like that. It's been average, hasn't it? But end of the day, 8th place. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Could have been worse. That's all I'll say. That is all I'll say. Talk Leicester City is in the chat. Yeah, don't get me started on this one. I wanted to avoid talking about this, but I think we're going to have to. On what planet is James Maddison not in the England squad? How? Oh yeah, Phil Foden, Mason Mount, clear. I'll put my hands up. Clear of Maddison. Conor Gallagher. He's been good, but the guy's got 2 goals or 1 assist, or 2 assists and 1 goal since 2022. Maddison's done that in 1 game. It's a joke. It is a joke. I know Gallagher's probably maybe missed a few more games, but still, how and what? I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Even if Maddison didn't play like every match, just getting the call up in general would be good. Well done to James Justin for getting called up, but how on earth has he got called up? The guys came back, been alright for a few games, but he's been in and out the side, picking up a few injuries. How is he in the side? I don't have a clue. The guy, Gareth Southgate, just blows my mind sometimes. I don't like him, to be honest. At least Justin is there. Yeah, exactly. That's good. Barnes, mate. Barnes is a weird one. His stats are very good, but his play is a bit like Southampton. He could have got an easy assist, slide it into Vardy, but he just decided to try and shoot. But at least he's trying to shoot, I guess. That's another. Yeah, why is Grealish in? Why is Harry Maguire in? He's picking players on form. How on earth is Harry Maguire in this side? Yes, he's good for England, but you know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't get it. I honestly do not understand. Gareth Southgate is an interesting man. That's all I'm going to say. If not Malas KD, yeah, exactly. Even someone like Jacob Ramsey could have potentially got a shout. I just don't get it. I don't understand why he picked so many right backs. Ward Prowse, really? He's good, but personally, I just think he's a free kick merchant or a penalty merchant, like he showed on Sunday. I think watching him on Sunday wasn't anything special, was he, Ward Prowse? But yeah, I could go on and rant for this for ages. I've been arguing on with my mates for for a while. So yeah. Hello, Hayden. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Good to see you. We are discussing the season. We're having a quick chat about Maddison and England right now, but that is the beauty of the streams. We're going to talk with you guys, talk about random stuff. So yeah, England wise, it's just crazy, and I think it's just crazy how he's not in that side. 30 goals and assists, the most of any English player this year. Bro, how? If that was any other player, I guarantee they'll be in the team. 100%. Blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. You think Maddison would want to? That's the thing. That's the thing, really. If Maddison was playing for an Arsenal or Chelsea, wherever top 6 club, I think he would have got in personally. But I don't think this year. I don't think he will, to be honest. I think he may, if an offer comes in, may think about it. But I don't think Leicester will want to sell Maddison for a cheap. So I think we'll be all right. What away games have you done this year? Not too many. I only done Wolves and Watford, but hopefully next year I'm going to go to way more. Need to get a season ticket next year. Haven't actually got one, so that needs to happen. But yeah, Wolves and Watford away. I mean, Watford was good. Wolves was rubbish. But apart from that, yeah, that's about it from me. But it's better than none, I guess. I need to go to more though. Next year, trust me, as many games as I can. There'll be loads more vlogs next year. That's the plan. But yeah, Maddison, I think if he goes next year, we're screwed pretty much. If he goes, we're finished because he carried us this year. Let's be honest. Without Maddison, would be a dodgy side. If Maddison can kickstart next season on his good form now, the guy's going to get 20 goals. He could. He's got 12 goals this year in the Prem. He's going to have a bigger rest, play more consistently. If he carries it on, he could genuinely do it. So that's the thing. If Vardy stays fit, if him and Vardy stay fit next year, we're cooking. We are cooking. It's going to happen, boys. I'm going to push. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, got a long comment in here. We love that. Yuri to Arsenal shouldn't really go to them. Why do playing Europa League, but clearly chose them. That's what I said earlier. Yeah, that's the reason why Yuri wants to go. He wants to play in the UCL. Arsenal don't have that. So if he goes to Arsenal, I think that's just a bit hypocritical. It's a bit, it's a bit weird. But I can see him. Obviously, he's going to go. But yeah, I think is he going to get in Spurs? Maybe. I don't think they've been interested in him. I'd rather him just go to Real Madrid, Barca. I don't know, Barney. You know what I mean? Some random Europe, well, not random, but someone outside the Prem, because it's just be annoying to watch him against us personally. But yeah, I think the Yuri debate, the Yuri transfer is going to go on for a while this summer. So there's going to be a lot of transfer videos discussing Yuri leaving, I think. So let's prepare myself for that one. Get the player edits ready. I wish the new kit got released as well. Would have helped me out a lot. But yeah, I don't know when the new kit's going to get released. But as soon as it is, I'll bag it. I got some Leicester gift cards, so spend on that. Do a cheeky unboxing. Might get some views as well. Whew. There we go. Are you a bit surprised? Not really. It's Gareth Southgate in it, let's be honest. But I think KDH, I think him and Jacob Ramsey have been quite similar this year. I think obviously Ramsey's a bit more advanced, scores more goals. But I think them two have had a good breakout year this year. So yeah, I think I'm not really surprised. But if he carries it on next year, I reckon he could get a good chance in the squad. But it's Southgate at the end of the day. He seems to have a bit of an agenda against Leicester. So there we go. I'm trying to get a Fox membership for next season because I go to a lot of games. So you want to be full. Yeah, I definitely recommend that. I think I've had a membership now I've had a membership since 2012. So yeah, I'd recommend getting one. It's easy. You have to pay like 30 quid, I think, to get one, but then you just guaranteed home tickets. So do you know any starting transfer news? I think this is going to be the last video for like this year's content. I'm going to take a few days break, prepare some graphics, prepare a new banner, maybe a new logo when the new kit comes out. But yeah, probably by Monday. Obviously, I've got May half term, so probably Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The transfer stuff will start. The next season content will start. We'll kick it off with 5 players Leicester should sign, a keep or sell, and then we'll just go straight into the transfers. Or if anything major happens before then, I'll be straight on it. Yeah, lots of big plans for the summer, boys. I'm telling you now, there's going to be loads of videos. Loads of videos. Last year I slacked. This year it's going to be better, I'm telling you. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of rumours as well. There's going to be videos. There's going to be live streams twice a week going through the rumours, the day's rumours, if there's anything big happening. Obviously, I have a transfer deadline stream, all that type of stuff. So, yeah, next year is going to be, it's going to be a busy, a busy summer ahead in the next few months. So, can't wait to get started. I do like doing the transfer videos. We're going to level it up even more video effects, that type of stuff. I like doing them. So, yeah, that is the plan. Yeah, Hayden, mate, definitely go and get a Fox membership for next year. Sort that one out. And yeah, you should be able to go to lots more games at the King Power. Hopefully, soon Leicester do a bit more in the Prem. So, name of players you think Leicester will sign in the summer? Please be honest. And good question. Right. I think Leicester will sign. Right, the Leicester players, I think I'll do both, me and Leicester. Leicester, Hassan Awar, we are looking at him. I think if Yuri goes, that's going to be a good option. Yeah. First one, Hassan Awar. Second one, Charles de Cattelleri. Third, it's a tough one. Maybe Tarkowski. I'm not too sure though. A centre back though, definitely. And then maybe a winger. Obviously, Lookman on a permanent 100%. Maybe someone like Madueke or Berardi. But yeah, someone like Levi Cohill for a centre back as well. That could be a good option. But I'm just literally just naming the links we've had. We've been linked with Sanchez from Brighton, but apparently we don't have the funds for that, so I don't really know. Hey, viewers, bad Jesus. You don't get. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I think it just depends on if I get lucky in the ballot or whatever. So if not, it's not the end of the world. If not, obviously I can still get a ticket for every game. It's just away tickets will be a bit more difficult to get. But I've managed to get a few this year, so yeah, we'll see. That's the main thing, really. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If anyone's watching who knows anyone at Leicester, just tell them to give Sports for a season ticket. There we go. But yeah, back onto Hassan's comment. Yeah, personally, if it was my choice, I'd sign Hassan Awar 100%. The centre back I'd sign is William Saliba or Bremer from Torino, but he's going to AC Milan. So yeah, Saliba is apparently leaving Arsenal. Him and Fofana are best mates. They played alongside each other at St Etienne. That'd be an incredible signing, but I don't think it'll happen. So yeah, my centre back idea will be probably Tarkowski potentially. He's good, but it just depends if he's going to be able to adapt to a very different system than Burnley to Leicester. Obviously, Burnley, they just bang it long, don't they? They don't really build it up from the back, so that's going to be an interesting one. The centre back Levi Colhill, who's a Chelsea player on loan at Huddersfield. Apparently, they're selling him. He could be a potential option as well. Midfielder wise, obviously Hassan Aouar's been the latest rumour in there as well. There's a lot of that ability in there. Just trying to think. I've completely forgot his name, but a player, Leipzig, Haidara from Leipzig, I do believe. He looks to be a decent player in there as well. But we just need someone similar to Yoro, but a bit more progressive, I think. Someone who's got a bit more power, a bit more pace about them, progresses the ball a bit more, who can give the ball to Maddison. Because sometimes I think Maddison, you sometimes see him drop a bit too deep, in my opinion. He tries to build up the play. I think we need someone like that, like Maddison, but a bit more defensively suited, which, it's a difficult mix to get. But if we can get someone like Maddison with the ability to pass forward, but a bit more defensive ability, if you get what I mean, I think that'd be the perfect signing. But that'd be hard. Would Tarkowski start there over Evans? It's an interesting one. Obviously Evans is getting older. I can see Evans getting injured at least once next year. So I think Tarkowski, if him and Fofana build up a good partnership alongside each other, definitely. But Evans and Fofana probably would still be my first choice pairing because they work quite well alongside each other. But I think Tarkowski would still do quite well because he's got similar abilities to Johnny Evans. He's quite tall, reads the game quite nicely, more experienced than Fofana. I think Evans and Fofana complement each other quite well. See, Fofana's rapid in behind. Evans can read the game better. Obviously, Fofana's there with those balls in behind. So, but Tarkowski, he's on a free, so he may as well just get it done. We just got to pay his wages. So for me, it's a no-brainer, really. What we got to lose? I just think we might as well just do it. So yeah, Tarkowski. There's Everton are after him. They've offered him 120 grand a week, which is quite extortionate. I think Newcastle are interested. Aston Villa are interested, and everyone I always see them interested. Basuma, everyone, Suarez. So I don't know about them. So yeah, we'll see what happens transfer wise, but there's a lot of options. It just depends on how much funds we've got. We are restricted in a few ways, I think. I think we are targeting definitely a centre back, a winger, and a midfielder. I do believe that's what I've read. So we'll see what happens. Hersley Chappie, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming on tonight. We're just discussing the season a bit of transfer talk as well. So yeah, cheers for coming in, Lee. Long time no see, but yeah, it's been a bit of a dodgy season, hasn't it? But at least it's over. But yeah, transfer wise, we'll see what happens. I'm confident we'll get some good players in, but just depends on competition. With no European football, that may be a slight hinder, but I still think the training ground's still going to be a big attraction. Brendan Rodgers is going to be a big attraction. The players we've got is going to be a big attraction as well. So who do you think will sell in the summer? That's a good question as well. Loads. Vestergaard, for me, I see to sell him. Brendan Rodgers clearly doesn't rate him. He's putting centre backs. He's putting I think Chowdhury's ahead of flipping Vestergaard, isn't he? So I think that sums it all. Vestergaard, Bertrand. Obviously, Tillemans is going to go. I think Iheanacho may go, to be honest. I don't think I personally want to sell him, but I think he may go, really, because I don't know about Iheanacho, though. I'm not his biggest fan, to be honest. In recent weeks, he's just been a bit, I don't know. He's a bit inconsistent, I think, but let's get that comment off the screen. Jeez. It's true, though, Ant. Yeah, it's very true. I cannot stand Gareth Southgate. I happily say that. Yeah, I happily say that. I hope we don't start the pre-season with a key player injured or season. Yeah, exactly. We need to have a good pre-season. Last year we had an awful pre-season, and look how the seasons went. So yeah, we need to start the season off well. Pre-season, yeah. Yeah, hopefully everyone's fit. We've got everyone fit now, haven't we? Apart from Ndidi, but he should be back. And Ndidi's an interesting one as well. I've seen a few people slag him off on Twitter. Bit of Ndidi hate. No, I think Mendy's done a good job coming in, but I think Ndidi is still, he's key in there. I think Ndidi in there just allows us to progress a bit more going forward. So, If you could sign one player for LCFC, who would you get? Unlimited money. Jeez, Mbappe, Haaland. Realistic. It's a very good question. It's a very good question. I don't know. Just a really good midfielder, I'd say. Thiago. Never going to happen. Thiago from Liverpool. That's what I'd say. We need someone like that. That's what I mean about Tielemans. I think if we can get a replacement for Tielemans, like I said a minute ago, someone who can progress the ball a bit more. I know you can't help it, but Tielemans is slow and he's just too slow on the ball sometimes. So yeah, have a guy. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, with what happened. That was Iceland, weren't it? The Phil Foden thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I just can't work out how Madison's not in the team. Can't work it out. He's got no chance to get in the World Cup squad. No chance. What more does the guy need to do? 20 goals, 20 assists a year. I know stats on everything, but come on, that. It's like the stats and then the stats. And Madison is in the stats. If Conor Gallagher, what? Conor Gallagher just blows my mind, man. Hello, Ethan, mate. Thank you for joining. Yeah, the mocks went all right, to be honest. I only had 3. I know people doing their GCSEs and A levels right now, so if you're doing them, good luck. Hopefully you do well. Thank God I didn't have to do them last year, but yeah, they went pretty well, thanks, mate. So yeah. I was going to go to Burton Leicester in the pre-season from Portsmouth. I remember that. We lost the penalties there, didn't we? Yeah, I remember that game. Shocker. Do you think we need a new striker? If Iheanacho goes, which he potentially could, yeah. I think Daka's going to come good now. I think Daka's been good this year. Obviously, he's still not used to the system. He's still getting used to the league, but his stats, his goal output's been. I think he's got 13 goals or something. That's pretty good for his first year, isn't it? So yeah, mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard. Ooh. I do like mustard on a hot dog, but only on a hot dog. Mayonnaise or ketchup? Probably ketchup, I'd say. Probably. Congrats to JJ. Yeah, congrats to JJ. But how on earth is he in this team? I just don't get it. I mean, fair play. JJ is a good player, but he's only just came back from injury. Kieran Trippier's in the side. He's only just came back from injury. James Tavernier must be like, what? I mean, James Tavernier, he's been fantastic for Rangers. I watched 3 of their games in Europa League. I know he takes a few penalties, but he's a good player. But I won't complain. Well done, JJ. Yeah, I think we do, to be honest, pal. I think Samara, KDH, one of them's going to get injured, I think, unless we change the injury people. So, yeah, we just need to have as much depth as possible, really. I think the depth we had this year saved it at the time. I think Samara next year, hopefully, he can come good as well. I hope Samara can be good next year. Really do. But, yeah, we'll see how Samara goes. Hopefully, KDH can keep improving. Maybe we don't need a starting replacement. Maybe it could be Ndidi, KDH, and Madison in midfield. But we'll see. Anyways, on a serious note, Samara to get a second season chance for in squad. Yeah, I think he will. I don't think Brennan's the biggest fan from him. I've heard. I think some of the players said that he's been treated badly, so I don't know how that one's going to go. But yeah, it's a similar situation with Pratt. I don't think Brennan really rated Pratt too much. So it's it's a weird one. But I do hope Samara gets a chance because he's a good player. He's a good player in there. Really good player. I think he won the league for Lille last year, so must be doing something good. Played in the Champions League. He's a proper powerhouse. I think that's what we need. So sometimes I think he's just got. It's just a case of adapting just to the new league. I think he's got the presence in there. Like I said, he's powerful. He's got to speed his time on the ball. I think, but he'll come good. I hope he will. I think I should be doing a GCSEs after half time at college. Our exams, GCSE exams. Good luck to you, mate, on them. Hopefully they go well. Hopefully they go well. Do you think Hassanwar would join from Lyon? I'd like him to. I'm not too sure though if he will or not. I think it's another interesting one. It's another French midfielder. How's that one going to go? He signed Tielemans from Monaco. That one obviously worked quite well. Samaro, Kante, yeah, who knows? But yeah, I think Hassanwar is definitely a good player. I've looked at some of his percentile stats. He looks pretty good compared to Yuri. Very similar, slightly more progressive, which, like I said, is what we need. Are Rogers out? I've held my hands up. I was for some parts of the season, but now, no, definitely not. Perez, your honest thoughts? Perez. If you play Southampton every year, starting. Apart from that, it's weird. He seems to have his favourites, but it's definitely a player in there. It's definitely a player in there. He came on Sunday and played more centrally, didn't he? So that's where he's most suited, and he scored 2 goals in what was it, 10 minutes. So I think keep him. To be honest, I think he's a good squad player to have. It's just a case of Jose Perez himself. Does he want to progress his career, have more game time? I think, but I think we'll be happy to keep him. Not sure his wages though. That could be a slight issue, but yeah, I'm not sure about his contract situation either. How long he's got left on that? I don't think it's going to be too long left on that. So we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, Perez, I'd say keep. We just need to give him more chances. I think he seems to take his chances. Similar to Damari Gray, though. I think he comes off the bench, makes an impact, and he gets to start the next game, and it's just a bit ineffective. Obviously, the PSV game he came on did wonders, and started against Newcastle, I think it was on the Sunday, and just was a bit flat. So yeah, Perez off, yeah, 100%, definitely. Miles. Even though that's not his natural position. I think Albrighton, he's done good for us, but I think he's done that sadly. People say he works hard, but he works hard, tracks back, and then the whole puts his leg in, and he just gets done. So I think we just got to be a bit realistic about Albrighton now. I think he's finished personally. I'll be straight up about it. Schmeichel and Vard retire next season. Really pick as captain. Madison, if he's still here. If not, KDH, I think. Maybe I would say Fofana, but obviously his language ain't great. But yeah, probably Goosebrall. Fofana, though, I think he loves this club, Fair play to him. Love him. Any word on the Catelleri? Nothing as of yet, really. No fresh rumours. I think we're still interested in him, but nothing concrete as of yet. But I think we're keeping tabs on him, so we'll see how that one progresses. But I think he'll be a fantastic signing. Offer something different. The guy's massive. Plays up front, can play out wide, very versatile. Like I said, he's huge, fast on the ball. And some games this year, when teams are sitting back, we need someone big in the box. So plan B, we need a Ijoa, Slimani at times. Do you know what I mean? Especially if we had someone like the Catelleri against Roma away, I reckon we could have done a bit more because they're just sitting back. And as I've seen loads, Leicester struggle to break a team down who sits back, especially of a high quality side like Roma. So yeah, I think it'd be a good signing, but no more news really. Do you think we'll concede from a flipping hope not? I think how many was it? Like 22 this year? 10, I'll accept 10. And imagine if we conceded 10. We could have got Europe if we conceded like 5 less goals from set piece. It's so annoying. I think we would have got Europe if we didn't flip in at Everton. Everton take 4 points. So it's a joke. So if you look back on this year, it's a joke how many points we dropped. The Tottenham game for one, that should have been 3 points. The Brighton game, the game after, that should have been 3 points. There we go. There's Europe. It's mad. Karatsu Man City winning the lead, now the sign Highlands together. That's mad, yeah. That game was crazy, weren't it? Obviously, I weren't at the Southampton game. I was more interested in that one, to be honest. But yeah, that game was crazy, weren't it? Gundogan. I think he's leaving City, isn't it? Gundogan to Leicester. Yeah. Perez is only good. Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Do you think Caspoli? I don't think he is going to leave. He said somewhere on his Facebook saying looking forward to next year. So maybe not. But I did see on someone on a Diddy's Snapchat or whatever I said last season. I don't know if that was meant like that, but it's an interesting one. If we sign players, we'll do like 5 or 6 players. We'll get top 4. Yeah, definitely so. I think the squad we've got good. Let's start again. The squad we've got now is very good. Just a case of keeping them fit. So if we can add to that, lots of teams are going to strengthen. Like I said earlier on, Aston Villa are going to strengthen. West Ham are always going to be up there. Newcastle, just like I said, it's going to be tough, but I think we're well within that bracket. I think the top 10 is going to be close. Between 6 and 10 is going to be where people would probably predict us, and it's just a case of us trying to, you know what I mean, go forward. We need to. That's what I mean exactly. And someone like Charles Catelleri would help us from corners as well. I think we missed Ndidi from corners for a bit this year as well. Obviously, he's a big aerial presence in there, but. Any update on Lookman? Nothing as of yet. I think we will sign him though. I'm pretty certain we'll sign him. The transfer window isn't open just yet, so obviously nothing can happen right now. But yeah, as soon as the transfer window opens, off on the first day, we should just get Lookman. We've got an option to buy. He knows the club. He's probably got a house around Leicester. Do it. Just do it. He's a good player. Good option. Thoughts on Mbappe's new deal? That's an absolute joke, isn't it? It's an absolute joke. The signing bonus is just crazy. 150 million signing bonus. Mad. It's mad. Mbappe needs to leave PSG. PSG is not the place to be, in my opinion. It's really not. It's really not the place to be. He should have come to the Prem, Real Madrid. Imagine Mbappe in the Prem. Mbappe, Mbappe, Haaland. As Lookman, yeah, he's currently a Leipzig player, but Leicester. When we first signed Lookman last day of the summer on it, we had a 50 million option to buy. So, it's our decision. If we don't accept that, he'll go back to Leipzig, and maybe someone else will pick him up. But I think Lookman personally would want to come to Leicester, keep moving clubs. It's just not good, is it, for a player? So, yeah. Got to go. See you next season. Have a good one, Chief. Cheers, Ethan, mate, for coming on. As always, much appreciated. I'll see you in a few videos time or a few stream time as well. So, yeah, cheers for coming on. But, yeah, it's been good talking about transfers. Lots of transfer videos coming. I know we all like discussing transfers, and so do I. But, yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you for coming on. As always, Laura, I'll see you next time. There we go. Yeah, we're going for a while. We'll wrap this up in a few minutes. I need a drink of water because my flipping mouth is. Oh, there we go. But yeah, the new kit. When's that going to come out? It better be soon because I need it to come out to prepare the graphics for next season, boys. Make a new banner, maybe a new logo as well. It's a bit outdated now. Year 10 Sports was on it. So if I just get sat next season, who would you take? I'll take Pocho Mancini. Definitely, I'll take one of them. 100%. I'll snap your hand off. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't come to Rodgers getting sacked. Hopefully next year we are good. But if results go bad, he's got to go, Annie. Let's be honest. He's had enough chances now. This is that's the thing, that if this rebuild doesn't work, we're going to be in the mud because he's going to sign players he wants. Then if he gets sacked, we're just going to be in a nightmare situation. It's going to be a bit of a waste of money. So, yeah. But if he does, theoretically, Poch, definitely. Mancini, definitely. 100%. 100% I'll take them, boys. But, yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully next year can be more successful. We can have a good run, get some trophies maybe, win the Carabao Cup. Why not? If we get a good draw, we can go on and do it. We should have done it this year, I think. Liverpool away in the Carabao Cup was an absolute joke. How we collapsed in that, I'll never get over that. I think it's just a joke. Arsenal in the semis, I reckon we maybe could have done them. So we had a chance. We had our chance a few seasons before we bought it to Villa. So yeah, but we remain. So yeah, the FA Cup as well. Let's talk about that one. But yeah, Forest could get promoted, couldn't they? So see what happens with that one. Part of me does want them up just to play him, but obviously I don't want them to come up and do well, so I don't really know. But if Forest come up, we win both times. They get battered week in, week out, get relegated. I'll be happy with that one. So, but the Villa, we'll get top. Yeah, I think you guys will get top 10 easily. If you can get Coutinho playing a bit better, Kamara, he's a good signing. If you can just gel a bit more over the summer with Gerrard, you'll definitely get top 10. Probably push for Europe, I think. Yeah, Aston Villa's going to be a close competitor next year, I think. It was Villa, West Ham, Newcastle. I think that's the group pushing. Maybe even Brentford's coming forward a little bit. Everton as well, potentially. A quick take. Southampton are going to get relegated next year. Telling you now. I think it's going to happen. I think the Saints will go down next year, but we're a long way away. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. Aston Villa, fair play to them. Good signing, Kamara. They don't mess around with their business at all. They are linked with flipping everyone, though, aren't they? But yeah, hopefully Leicester can sort our business out early, like we don't normally do. Get a few signings in the door, sell a few players on, gives a bit more time to plan things out and get it sorted. So yeah, hopefully that can happen, boys. But I'm going to wrap this up in a few minutes' time. Drop a like on the stream. That'll be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you haven't already. Like I said, lots more videos coming on the channel. This will be the final video for this season, if you say that. We get more players in. Yeah, definitely. You guys are stacked, I think. So, yeah. That's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, South. Yeah, I think they will. This year they just fall off, don't they, towards them, and then they seem to do well, but I just can't see it happening again. They're going to lose out on Brozier. Maybe Ward. I think Ward Prowse signed a new contract, didn't he? Actually, so maybe not. But yeah, Southampton. I just don't really rate him, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. I think the Premier League next year is going to be quite competitive. I think maybe one of the most competitive years we've had. I think Fulham. Who else is coming up? Bournemouth, Fulham. I think they're going to compete a bit more than we've seen from Norwich and Watford this year. So yeah, I don't think next year there's going to be no easy 3 points in the league. Maybe they will, but yeah, we'll see what happens, boys. But yeah, that is about it. Get some final questions in if you want to ask anything else. Talk about something else for a few minutes. But yeah, I've been talking for a while. Want to eat some food, chill out for the rest of the night, and yeah, prepare some videos for you guys. That is the plan over the summer for the Transfers FC. We'd love to see it. Lots of videos coming. So yeah, looking forward to it, boys. Looking forward to it. Just before I end things off, I just want to say a massive thanks to all your support this season on the channel. I'd admit it myself. I've slacked off a bit towards the end, but yeah, big thanks for all your continued support on the channel this year. From the vlogs, previews, reviews, transfers, whatever it's been. Cheers for watching the videos. It's much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully next season it will be not hopefully it will be a lot better. It'll be more consistent, lots more videos, different type of videos, more vlogs. So hopefully that is the plan. I'm bigging it up, so I've got to deliver now, aren't I? But yeah, boys, cheers for all coming on tonight. Much appreciated as always. Drop a like I said, subscribe, and yeah, if you're watching some playback, comment down below any thoughts. And yeah, I'm Sportsa, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video in a few days' time. So yeah, cheers, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you later in a bit.